Week 6 on the CFL sked set to wrap up in Edmonton with the second of 3 meetings this season between the Lions and the Elks. BC taking the first game back in week 1 early in the season, but a big one nonetheless. BC right now sitting 4th in the West at 2-3. Edmonton at 1-3, right behind them. 2 big points on the line, and we are underway on a Sunday afternoon at Commonwealth. And this will be taken by McGee. Brings it back up along the near sideline. Stop just shy of the 30, a 25-yard return. And our first look today at Nathan Rourke. We'll start with Butler in behind him. Rourke on the run to his right. Quick throw. That is to Katoy, who had to go down and get it. One of the weapons in this BC offense.
Yeah, a little shuffle along the offensive line due to injury. Michael Couture at center, out of the lineup. Andrew Pearson gets the start. You saw Javon Katoy getting involved early here. He caught the pass that set up that aforementioned Sean White game-winning field goal last week.
Katoy caught all 3 targets last week, 38 yards, has a touchdown and over 200 yards already on the season. 7 yards that time. Rourke is 2nd and 3 early in this game. They'll go on the ground. Butler pushing ahead. It'll be close. I think he probably has it. To the right of Rourke. Goes back to Butler again. And Butler a few yards on that first down scamper to the left.
Defensively for the Elks, Robbie Smith is on the 6-game injured list with an elbow injury. Noah Taylor, the second-year man, comes in his place at defensive end. Niles Morgan, longest-serving member of this Elks defense, the anchor at his middle linebacker spot. Cordell Jackson, we've seen him the last couple games back at the halfback spot that he played last year. He started the season playing down in the nickel linebacker position.
Edmonton's defense, most points allowed per game this season, most yards as well. 5 wide for Rourke, and that will be about a yard short as he goes back to Katoy. Tackle made by Nick Anderson at BC 50. Mazzoli trying to push it ahead, and secondary lunge should get the job done. And
procedure, BC. 5-yard penalty, 3rd.
His average on the year, dropped 6 of them inside the 10. There's a big leg here. Devon Leak over to take it, grabs it. 55-yard kick taken by Leak at the 12. And he is wrapped up immediately down the field. Konar with the special teams tackle today.
During the return, illegal block, 25, Edmonton. 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
Starts here on his own 9. High snap, goes and gets it, tucks it into the belly of his running back. But Tehama was all over Justin Rankin.
As we take a look at this Edmonton offense, Mark Evans once again starts at left guard. Mark Cordy bumping in from guard to center in the absence of David Beard. And for this Edmonton offense, Justin Rankin is the guy that I think most people feel is the key, quite frankly. 174 yards from scrimmage for him last week. A huge role played by Rankin in the victory.
They lose a yard, 2nd and 11 from the 8. 3 options out to the left for Ford. Escapes the pocket, now he's going to take off. Trey Ford looking for a 1st down. He's got it with a slide out of harm's way just in time.
That partly given injury history and partly learning an offense and trying to establish himself as a passer.
43 yards last week. Did Rourke. Here's Ford throwing this time. Finds Dunbar, his favorite target so far this season. And that's another 1st down for Edmonton as they improve their field position.
Teams in the offseason. Dunbar kind of flew under the radar.
Sneaky good get. This one is bobbled by Dunbar. Let's take a look at BC starting defense.
Yeah, once again, Tomasi Lalile starts at defensive tackle. Dwayne Hendricks out of the lineup. Once again, Deontay Williams has taken over the nickel linebacker spot, has done a very good job for Mike Benavides' defensive unit. And keep an eye on Robert Carter Jr., the rookie playing the field corner spot already with an interception. The early going here in his freshman CFL season.
Yeah, he's fit in nicely so far in that BC defense. He's at the top of your screen against Dunbar. Ford from the pocket, pump fake, nothing yet. Now pressure on. He escapes and he's got a ton of room. Ford's the slide, and the legs of Trey Ford. Too much to handle for the Lions defense, 18 more. The ground, he's got 34 on 2 carries in this one. And now he's gonna look for a deep shot down the field. Is that held onto? Is it intercepted by Peters? Wow!
Had Steven Dunbar on the play. Pretty good route by Dunbar, a little fake out, and then he's going deep. He's got a step. But you'll see the throw comes up a little bit short. Dunbar's going to have to wait for it just at the edge of your screen, which leaves Peters, the veteran, in great position. And as they wrestle for the ball on the way down, really the advantage is Peters.
Who's into the season for Peters. Third one thrown by Ford. Here's Rourke. Gets it away, and Berryhill's got some room. He'll take it out beyond the 30. That is his first catch of the ball game. 2 touchdowns in that game. 6 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Back to Berryhill again. And this time he's wrapped up by Bynum. Second and 5. Elks show pressure, then back off. Rourke, time from the pocket, gets it away. And that's his running back, James Butler, who's got a first down. Just 1 catch last week in that win in Montreal. Rourke gets this one away quickly. Back to Berryhill again, and he's eventually driven back.
Found his groove late and looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Need 4 more yards here. They've got it. It's Catoy, turns it upfield, and the big fella takes it down inside the 40 at Commonwealth in Edmonton. Everybody clears out. Rourke, far side. Back to Berryhill again, and he is thrown out of bounds by Ford.
Injuries start to pile up a little bit.
6-play drive continues. There's a flag as they hand it off to Butler. A couple of flags.
Making plays.
Offside, Edmonton. 5-yard penalty will result in a first down.
Went off, have been hurt. They've been able to replace them with Americans.
Hand it off to Butler, and he's taken down immediately. Niles Morgan got there quickly. Here, 2nd and 9 for Rourke. 3 options out to his right. Looks that way first. Climbs the pocket. Guns it in there. Incomplete to Berryhill, and that is the first incompletion of the game for Nathan Rourke. Hit 22 in a row. Spent some good years here in Edmonton. That one is up dead straight, right down the middle. 23 in a row. That interception he had earlier in this one, probably one of the best of his career. Now here's Rankin, had to turn it back, but finds positive yardage. Ford, another deep shot. Rankin down the field, can't get there. Had some room, but Ford overthrows him.
As a receiver, got released and came back, given a chance to play his natural position of running back.
McGee takes it just outside the 25, 40-yard kick, and he picks his way back out beyond the 35-yard line. For the opening quarter all season, they've kind of made it hard on themselves. They have one right now. There's Hatcher for the first time today. A bobble, but a recovery, and he's able to hang on here at the end of the opening quarter. Rourke, looks like he's keeping this one. He's got a first down, and he'll step out of bounds close to that BC 50. BC with a 3-0 lead on Edmonton after the first quarter. It seems like a lot happened for a game that's only 3-0, doesn't it?
Prior to the season opener this year, but not so much now.
Rourke pressure in his face, and he is double teamed and taken down. First there, Nick Anderson. Dean after a loss of 6, 5 for 7 on 2nd down. Serezna got free. They dump it off to Butler. Can he find some block? He does, pushing it ahead, and that might just be enough for a first down. Great play call. Got it done in the first quarter. We'll see if he can do it here as well, and he does. That should be enough, and they work from the 49 of Edmonton. Rourke escapes the pocket, dumps it back to Butler, and Butler's got a first down. Big game early here from Butler.
Rourke didn't even look that way until he was throwing the ball.
Back to Butler again. And Butler goes up the middle. Serezna able to hang on to him with it. Lions look for 4 more here. Rourke, another quick hitter, and that is broken up. There's a flag. Thought it was timed pretty well.
Versus halfback. Here, Aberhart looking for the quick slant
Pass
to get
interference.
underneath.
Edmonton number 0. 10-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
I don't know about that.
I'd kind of like to see that flag get picked up.
Out here. Rourke gets it away. That's Hatcher. And they'll eventually take him down. It was Leonard Johnson. They're in the red zone, just 47% in the red zone this season. They'll dump it off. Catoy turns, trying to stay on his feet, and he does. Catoy towards the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown Lions! Javon Catoy, a 16-yarder, his second of the season.
We saw the screen run effectively earlier to James Butler. Here they're going to come back to the other side. Javon Catoy is able to do this because he's so often involved in blocking schemes, and as a tight end here working across the formation. They let that rush come upfield. Catoy comes in across behind them. Terrific job fighting off the contact of the first would-be tackler and making his way into the end zone.
And not pretty, but he's able to knock it through. He had a 7-catch game earlier in the season, well on the way to matching that here this evening. Now Javon Leake on the return. Head of steam, but
into his life, and it was actually last year when he got cut by the Elks. His dad said go back when they called him, and it's been a success thus far.
He's been a big part of it.
Of having to defend other run plays.
Ford missing Julian Grant. Trey Ford has opened this game 1 of 6.
They're trying to stretch the field a little bit, but just have not been able to connect. 1 underthrown, 2 overthrown.
Towering kick from Grace that was let fly from his 30, 48-yarder. McGee on the return, getting tackled by Shackle.
Sometimes screens would have been successful for them.
Butler again finds that second level, still pushing ahead. Will be stopped short. 70% on second down so far tonight. Back to Butler again. Heavy collision, but he does have the first down.
In the first half of this ballgame.
Edmonton's defense this season, that one's going to be up for grabs. Intercepted, fumbled, but they are on it. Serezna took it away originally, and Tyrell Ford ends up on it. And I have to say, I feel like we jinxed Nathan Rourke on that one.
Well, Resna from his D tackle spot, right side of your screen, off the rebound. Caught it, tucked it under the arm, and it gets knocked out. It all happened pretty quickly. But to me, certainly, football move to tuck it, took a step or two before Rourke is able to strip him, but
an offense so far in this game, Edmonton. The chance inside the red zone. I'll hand it off to Leake. He's upended and taken down. Out to his left. Ford gets it away to Dunbar. Dunbar stopped just short of the end zone. It was close. 3 rushing touchdowns so far this season. Looking for a 4th, trying to push it through. Is he there? Touchdown Edmonton! Was worth the wait as the officials came to a decision. But the Elks are on the board.
leading this short yardage goal line unit.
Blanchard in to make it a 3-point game. That's what he does. Give his team a little bit of life. Big kick. McGee takes it just outside his own end zone. Takes it back out beyond the 20. Less than 5 to go. Second quarter. Back to Butler. And he'll take it just out beyond the Lions' 25. Rourke looking for 5 more. Gets it away. Big pop at the end of it. But he finds Eberhardt for the first time today. 10. Lions on their own 41 here. run to his right and just throws it out of bounds as he ran out of room. 2nd and 10 for Rourke. 4-man rush from Edmonton. Rourke bouncing around the pocket. Down the field. Berryhill, he's got it. Berryhill coming back to the ball. There's a flag back inside the 30. But Rourke, I think, is walking up the field in conversation with Serezna.
Roughing the passer. Edmonton number 94. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Watch this. Serezna trying to push through. Maybe a little late. But Berryhill came back to it.
That's chess.
He's a fancy boy. In the opening half, 3 options out to the left for Rourke. He'll give it to Butler. Butler picks his way down, pushing towards the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown Lions. James Butler does it himself. And they open up a lead once again here on the road.
And just a strong north-south run there from James Butler. You see the backfield action always includes Rourke holding the end with that sprint action, but Butler is taking it right into the teeth of the defense.
Sean White for a 10-point lead once again. Chip shot up and through. Carl Meyer hammers this away. Leak takes it at the 10. Javon Leak trying to find some space. Jumps through a hole and takes it just outside the 30. On their own 32. Down by 10. Fakes the handoff. Now he's going to take off. Ford secures the ball at the end of the run. TSN 3 after a little CPL action. Ford has that batted away. And it will be blown dead. Good read by Deontay Williams.
Said a lot of Edmonton's success offensively comes when they're able to get that run game going. And there hasn't been a lot of that for them in terms of Justin Rankin and Javon Leak so far.
McGee with a flag on the return. Staying on his feet. And now he's going to find some space. 7 McGee down to the 40, the 30. Nobody's going to catch him, and it'll be 6 for 7. But there's a flag lurking back just inside the 20.
Turn, illegal block, BC number 1. 10-yard penalty, first down.
And here you see the veteran DB. Look at the defender in coverage, turning his back though. You saw him, he recognized that Peters was there and basically positioned himself to draw that. The great irony being McGee went the other way.
Off the board and puts him at the 9. Hand it off to Butler. 3 left, 3 right, one of them wide open, that's Hatcher. And he'll take it for a first down beyond the 25 with 65 seconds on the clock.
To do his thing.
Rourke this time fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, slings it in there. And that will be a 200-yard first half. And that is the first catch of the game for Justin McInnes. Butler takes it from his quarterback, finds a little bit of room, down to the 50. Butler puts on the brakes, walks around a defender, and takes it into field goal range inside the 35 with 41 seconds left in the half.
Game, get in field goal range.
37 yards for Butler. Rourke this time, tight window, finds Hatcher down to the 10 before he is tripped up as the BC Lions having their way. Of Leonard Johnson. Back to Butler. Wanted to kick it to the outside, had to turn it back in, and eventually Barlow stopped him. 15. Looks to his left, throws to his left, and he's got it! Berryhill to the end zone, touchdown Lions! A devastating blow for Edmonton late in the half. It's a catchy tune.
Adding singing to the dancing. Up in their game here, the Lions offense. Wheels on the Lions offense are going round and round here. Through 2 quarters, Nathan Rourke with a strike just through the hands of Cordell Jackson. Goes through the hands of the Elks defender.
Oh, it did. right through the hands. Sean White once more. Full control. Katoy, the other to Berryhill. And special teams spark Edmonton late here. Harkel Smith will not get away. Unless, of course, you're looking at the scoreboard and you're an Elks fan. Lions lead 24-7. Over 340 yards of offense for the Lions. They've dominated time of possession. Jake Serezna of the Elks stands by with Tom Gazzola. Situations last week. Haven't seen him yet. Trey Ford, 2 of 8, 28 yards and an interception. Here's Leak on the return. And he has nowhere to go.
Difficulties in terms of accuracy with the deep ball.
On the run, Betts trying to track him down. And he'll eventually get him on the far sideline.
His first step, his short space quickness. You get a bit of a glimpse here. He does a pretty good job tracking down one of the fastest players in the CFL.
Here, be an empty backfield. 4-man rush by BC out in the flat. Gittins Jr. And immediately Robert Carter Jr. Grace hangs this up there. McGee runs over after a 35-yard kick and a flag. Start on the 33. Rourke on the run again. Finds Hatcher. They've done a good job getting Rourke out to his right. This time it'll be Butler. And Butler takes it up midfield.
Here with Butler and Rourke working off of that.
100 yards for Butler, and now a few more as he pushes ahead. Won't get the first down.
Extras there for a number of years.
This only needs a yard. Found a path behind some of the big boys. Popped his knee back in, and then he was good to go. And is that what they're attempting to do again?
They told him it was fine. They may have not been completely honest.
Team facing a significant climb here in the second half, and hopefully it's not too long term for Jake Serezna. Butler, spin move. Takes it down to the Edmonton 45 as
20 pounds lighter.
Rourke. End zone shot. Hatcher stumbles at the 5. There's a flag on the play as Hatcher takes it down inside the 5.
Illegal contact. Edmonton number 25. That penalty will be declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Having all sorts of success. Time defense kind of overcommitting on the underneath stuff before the ball was thrown. Opens the lane for Rourke to go deep.
Back to Butler, and this time he is stopped. Butler stands in to the left of Rourke. Rourke looking to his right, throws, and that one will not get there.
Yeah, always a challenge where you're, you know, we talk about it sometimes coming out of your own end that you don't want to have to deal with the uprights, that you only work part of the field.
Rourke, quarterback, keeper. Can he get there? No. Edmonton's defense makes a play.
Defense, and watch the read and the flow here from the dynamic duo at linebacker. Nick Anderson, number 48, is going to get outside, force the play in. He takes on the block, gets contained, funnels it in. You see Niles Morgan there to fill.
Trey Ford stands in his own end zone. Down the field, Julian Gray. Lots of shots down the field from Ford, but nothing connecting just yet. Now he's in trouble. Flag flies. He's on the run. He dumps it off near sideline to Rankin in the end zone.
Yeah.
Holding. Edmonton number 61. The foul occurred in goal with the ball in goal. This will award a safety to BC.
Lille just gets the inside on him. Bull rush and then a rip to the inside. Evans loses him a little bit with the quarterback right there.
After the safety to be kicked away from the 20. McGee takes it just inside the Lion 25. McGee staying on his feet almost to midfield. Quickly, Hatcher spins his way ahead. That might be first down territory again with tonight. Mazzoli, short yardage, just short. And Mazzoli sort of climbs
Guys off. This Edmonton D will be exhausted as this third quarter wears on.
Right now, time of possession is about 27 minutes to 11. Flags fly here. Rourke fumbles as he goes down, but I think this is against Edmonton.
Offside. Edmonton number 91. 5-yard penalty. Result in a first down.
Anderson is going to step up. Hatcher comes in to block off the edge here, and you got it downhill.
This game. Work on the first down. Back to Butler, and Butler seems to be getting 5 or 6 whenever he wants. Butler just 1 yard away from a season high. We'll give it to him there. Won't be enough for a first down. 36-yard attempt for Sean White. And you can give him 24 in a row here in Edmonton. Trey Ford, and they find something in this offense. Gets that one away. Incomplete. Hit as he throws, which I did follow the entire MLB draft. Ford. Julian Grant. That's his first catch of the game, but it goes nowhere. Offense in this game is 437 for BC, 98 for Edmonton. Good kick though. 55-yarder, McGee, far sideline. Can't kick his way any further. 3 of them have gone for 300 yards. This guy's having a day as well as Butler takes it out close to the Lions 25. They'll give him 5 yards.
Game. Edmonton just has not had that.
Another man open enough for Rourke to find him. It's McInnes.
You'll see the catch come, but I think Javon Cotoy just to the inside.
Blocking downfield. BC number 86. 10-yard penalty. Be second down.
Little draw. Butler, can he find 15? He will not. Gets a little 5 for the Elks. Great kick. Leak has to take it at the 30. Looking for the far side of the field. 59-yard kick. Leak takes it all the way across.
Illegal interference. BC number 24 will add the 10 yards at the end of the play, and this is the end of the quarter.
Through 3 quarters, Lions lead 29-7. And if you look at the numbers, it's pretty dominant, isn't it?
Well, the 29-7 might be the most favorable comparison of any statistic on that board. Defense knows you're dropping back to throw the football.
They're going to hand it off here, and that's going to be a loss. Not even back to the line of scrimmage at 3:20, but they've allowed about 26 points per game so far. Not likely here tonight. Ford running for his life. He's in trouble. He's taken down. Wants the face mask on Betts. Be his 3rd sack of the season. And a 3rd and 28. Cody Grace got to kick it away again. McGee hustling over. That bounces. Out of bounds.
So much of the passing game is based off of the success of that ground attack.
25 touches in this game for Butler. There's 26. And he's eventually held on to by Kobe Williams. And whistles on this one before the play can get off. Flag on the far side of the field.
Procedure, BC number 61. 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
Gave Trey Ford a chance to see some things from the sidelines.
Rourke gets it to Catoy, and that's another first down for the Lions.
For that, like Cody Fajardo is here for a reason. You keep him ready to play, but also it gives Trey Ford an opportunity as he's learning a new offense and quite frankly still developing to use that option.
Rourke on the run to his left. Catoy stays on his feet. That's a big man who took a pretty heavy blow.
Why change the plan when it was successful?
Oh, this has been successful today. Butler up the middle all day long. Rourke, Hatcher quickly again. How many times have we seen that today?
Looking more like himself here in 2025.
Butler, just a couple of yards this time. Chat about this actually with the commissioner a few weeks ago. Just like, you know what? Give us 3 finalists.
I've said it for years.
3 finalists, regardless of where they play. I was chatting a couple weeks ago with him, so we'll see what happens. Mazzoli again.
Full half. It almost doesn't matter how much you're down.
Rourke gets it away. There is a flag as he threw that ball. It's a hold against the Lions.
Holding, BC number 61. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Back to Butler. Butler on the draw. He stopped about 3 yards short.
Procedure, BC number 61. 5-yard penalty.
Time off to a great start. It's not that often that first-round CFL picks win Rookie of the Year, but we could be talking about some of these guys when it gets to awards time. Starting a quarterback, right? Trey Ford played great. It's getting Trey Ford to be consistent.
Fajardo connects with Kyrus Jackson. That's his second career reception. 2nd and 6 for Fajardo. Deep drop. Taken down. Could not escape. Covington. Welcome back to Edmonton, where Cody Fajardo will be staying on the field. A tripping penalty. The call here.
Yes, Christian Covington coming from the right side of your screen, now down the hash mark on the loop. Sticks out the right foot. In his attempt to bring down the quarterback. Block and need a little help.
Fajardo, far side. Oh, look out! That was savage. Oh, boy. Deontay Williams. There was a roughing the passer penalty.
Arkell Smith, I'm sure, has, through 6 weeks, seen absolutely enough of Deontay Williams.
I mean, they took a helmet right to the head here. Arkell Smith is being removed from the game.
We have 2 fouls on the play, both by BC. We have illegal block, hands to the face, BC number 91. And we have a major foul, spearing, BC number 8. We're going to go up 25 yards with the first down.
Picked up by a penalty. Fajardo. Deep shot. Laying one out there. Giddens goes back to it, and he's got it. Touchdown, Edmonton late. Curly Giddens, 3rd of the year. This one from Cody Fajardo.
Earlier, the Elks get one late here. Fajardo gets the protection. And Curly Gittens goes and makes a play, stealing that one. He won't be thrilled to see them essentially give up a heavily penalty-aided touchdown. He steps in front of him to steal it for the Major.
Blanchard will look for the onside. If they can get it and score a touchdown, then do that 2 more times. Got a game. This one hops in. DeToy. Chase Bryce into the game for the Lions. Here's your job. Hand it off to James Butler, right? For Nathan Rourke. One interception went off the helmet of one of his own offensive linemen. Outside of that, Carl Meyer from midfield. Low kick. And that one out at about the 15.
A game like tonight, Benavides enjoying everything that he's watching.
Held Edmonton to 14 points in that first game of the year.
In the Canadian Football League. Previously a head coach in BC. Never had a losing season, never missed the playoffs.
Fajardo scrambling around. And now Cody's just going to slide. 400, but 400 more for the Lions. Fajardo has a completion.
To Northern Alberta.
Fajardo, Gittens, got it. Midfield first down.
Already with a touchdown pass.
Pressure coming, Fajardo.
The coaches like it.
Fajardo in trouble again. Flag flies. He's on the run. All right, you may trade forward your starting quarterback.
Well, you know, the
Edmonton
sports talk
67,
radio guys test it.
I have a show myself tomorrow. Right, so
Yeah, no, that's it. As I said earlier, what you want to see from Trey Ford is a level of consistency, right? You recognize the perspective of the BC defense.
Fajardo looking for Dunbar, and that will be incomplete on 3rd down. West standings. Big win for BC here. Keeps them right in the thick of it. And now Edmonton looking way up.
Have a little more of an impact on the road team than on the home team, but the Stampeders able to overcome that. All game, he was just on. And, you know, some shades playing in a new offense of 2022 Nathan Rourke. He was just on fire. And it kind of overshadows a smothering defensive performance for the Leos as well in this ball game. But big win for Buck Pierce's team against a division rival.